Like I said, these guys are so deep. You could really go down and say, you know, they have 6 legitimate double-figure guys pretty much. He's averaging right there at 9, but everybody else got in at, you know, a very high clip.
So you see what they do? They go to a 2-man game first with Junmar on one end, and then all of a sudden they go Chris Ross in the other end. Brangial is going to try to take advantage of the much smaller Clarito. Gets his own miss.
That's going to be his
Puts it in.
Second and 1. There was a time where he was really like leading the league practically in rebounding. That just shows you how strong he is. And you know, he looks
now an 8-point lead. Velasquez have got to be very careful here. That's going to drop there for Gian.
Come out. Signal to the ref. A little tired from pushing Junmar around. Oh.
Trojano will come up short.
Again, Nick Demosis. Good stop and a good rebound as well. Wow, is Gian. Umuyak once again going.
Trojano almost lost it. It goes to CJ Perez inside.
Oh,
wow.
What a play.
Asisio can't get any space. Tato for 3. Yes!
Hey.
Under a minute to be played here in quarter number 3. Santillan finds the open Borboran. Well, they do have fouls to give. I'm not quite sure you wanted to give it at that particular stage because
to get Alain Maliksi going in any particular ball game. What's interesting also here is how Meralco will contend with the Twin Towers.
That's something that Meralco needs to solve now. How to stop Stan Hardinger, which has been playing well lately, you know, been really assertive.
Check that, only 4 points, only a 2-point shot there coming from Alain Maliksi. Misi with a pass fake, beautiful drive. It's good for 2.
You're going to see a lot of ball movement, and most of their offense coming from
a high-scoring ball game. Who does it favor, Coach E?
Well, I would say Meralco is not normally a high-scoring team, so I'd say Ginebra.
Anjo issues the pass out to Torres. Norbert to Bongquito. 3-point shot is knocked down. It's coming from Christian Stan Hardinger. Meanwhile, the 3-point counter. That will be another rebound for Bates. Banquero pushing. Newsome on the drive. Layup is gone. Attention, veering towards Alain Maliksi. Just a easy putback there for Bates. It might be 7 games of this, Coach E, as Maverick Ahanmisi continues to pour it on here in the 3rd quarter. He also hits double digits with 11 now. Thompson to Ralph Koo. They go inside. Christian against Almazan. Double team comes for him. This is open from Ralph Koo, and he knocks it down. Second contest. We thank you for joining us on Pilipinas Live and PBA Rush. Carlo Pamintor and Coach Eric Altamirano on the call. Ooh, that was a botched defensive play there.
He missed, but the drive of Scotty Thompson, when every time he gets to that nail, that creates a lot of shooting.
Thompson forces up the 3. That is a miss. Ralph Koo with the offensive rebound. Oh, and then they botched defensive play once again as Newsome trying to use his speed advantage, drops it off. Good extra pass, fake from Almazan to draw the contact, and he will get the end one.
Almazan was able to fake off, you know, Brandon and Pascual are there together at the same time, not to be able to contain the 2 bigs of Barangay Ginebra, but there was
counter
steal
steal
over there
from Newsome. Mid-range jumper is good for Maliksi.
You know, when they tried to collapse on Stan, that got the shooters open, like the Koo and Pringle.
Maliksi with a strong kicks it out on Mubere. Did not want to pull the trigger. Had a look.
Yep, he hesitated on that open look.
Tough layup coming from Pringle, but it goes in. Struggling with a long ball is Alain.
He has been getting a lot of open looks. Yep. Unfortunately, he's not making it.
Good pass down low and Stabbit jams it home. Cycle of the PBA. Thompson stopping, knowing that the defense was on him. Locates an open Japet for the jam. Barangay Ginebra. Ahanmisi on the drive. Misses. And the rebound goes to Banquero. That was a sorry miss for Ahanmisi. as they go up top. Oh, through the alley-oop completion.
Turn the ball over to Don Troliano. Troliano working on Santillan, and that time Troliano, big boy strength for Don.
What a weapon to have coming off the bench here in Don Troliano.
And Asisio misses his three-point attempt, and here's Clarito. What a job here from Clarito, keeping the ball alive, and Rain or Shine are all over the offensive boards, and Clarito manages to score. To Datu. Asisio rather has to stay in front of Terence Romeo. Terence gets free, and Terence scores inside. Getting two off the glass, but here's Terence Romeo, the wizardry, coming in and getting two here for the San Miguel Beermen. Debut for the Rain Shine Lasso Painters. One of the first few games he played was against the San Miguel Beermen. And one of the more memorable highlights of kahit talo sila as Marshall Lasser drains a three here for San Miguel Beermen. Well, if you notice here, as Sean Ildefonso checks in for the first time, Marshall Lasseter, oh, Marshall hanging up in the air.
Every time CJ Perez sees Andre Cavacot in front of him, he puts his head down and he will take it strong to the basket.
Big Bo Belga answers back with a big three, and all of a sudden, it's a one-possession ball game yet again. That's Bo. Had a bit of success in the first quarter attacking Junmar Fajardo's defense, as Asisio is keeping Rain or Shine within touching distance.
San Miguel will try to milk the clock here. Maybe get the ball to Junmar in the closing seconds, but Marshall says no. I have this open three.
Marshall Lasseter, take a look at this again. Coming off the pick, off the dribble, you leave him that wide open, and Marshall Lasseter will bury you.
And he made about 95% of them during the warm-ups.
I mean, that's a big weapon that Big Bo needs against Junmar.
And Fajardo scores on the other end. Karakot in the game here for Coach Yang. Karakot still with it. Nice pass there. Good fast break for Adrian Nokum and Rain or Shine.
Again, I would always revert back to that Terra Firma game.
That's right.
And of course, this fast break attack here.
2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Karakot. Karakot gets all the way to the basket. Stuck by Motao Tua. Here comes Terence Romeo.
The other one on Karakot.
Clarito. Attacking the defense
nice
of Troliano.
move.
Puts it up and in.
He uses that body so well when he lunged forward, and then after that pivot.
Jericho still with it. Nice pass over to Big Motao Tua, who stuffs it in.
Mo's having a great night.
Here's that play once again. And this move. Here's Asisio. Anton lets this fly from deep. Drills it.
That's the strength of Anton Asisio's game.
Perez. CJ stepping on the gas. CJ all the way to the cup for two.
Just attacking that basket.
And he timed this perfectly right here. He looked at the clock. You can see it right there in the screen. CJ turning on the Jets, the finger roll on Keith Datu right at the buzzer. CJ Perez in the open court, very difficult to stop, as everybody knows, as the San Miguel Beermen enjoy a 91-85. Mamu. They find Santi. Three ball is
Big. They needed that badly.
And Misi. Getting it back to C-Stan.
Oh,
Down
beautiful
low.
high-low
What a
play.
Good off now to Misi. Mav driving baseline. Nice drop pass to Gu.
Alain wasn't really looking there.
Finds Pinto, back to Scotty. They want to go to Scotty driving baseline. He stops. Oh, that gets swatted away. Scotty for three. No.
Everybody by just like crossing over. But look at this great block here by Brandon Bates. The value of paint, and it goes in consistently.
He can take that shot all
Of
the
course.
time.
Bottom line, you just put the ball in the hole.
Tenorio aggressive.
Oh, wow.
First shot. Made basket for Eli Tenorio. Quero. Against Misi. Trying to navigate the screen. Oh, that gets swatted away by Japet. All created by Eli Tenorio coming into the ball game. Mark Pinto inside. Oh, great hands by Meralco. They have numbers. They go down low. Almazan loses it.
On the part of Meralco, they have to be very careful. They have to continuously execute well and work harder on defense, because if not, Ginebra can just like...
Oh! Baseline dunk by Chris Newsom.
Free lane. He saw that lane wide open.
Okay, Ginebra. Oh, bad pass by Aguilar. Newsom ahead of everybody. Chris slams this one down.
Would come in as he's banking on the experience of these guards. What a find, Tenorio with a picture-perfect pass to Japet. 3 as Scotty Thompson comes away with the rebound. Tenorio, cross-court pass. Pringle sets his feet for 3. That's good!
Wow, 10-point lead. Timeout will have to be called right here.
Pringle for the triple, and just like that, it's a double-digit lead for Barangay Ginebra, 12-2 against Meralco. That will be a miss coming from Chris Banquero as Scotty Thompson chases down the loose ball. Only 2 points in the first 5 minutes for Meralco. Stan Hardinger, unstoppable. If you find yourself down by 6 or 4 points, you can consider it as a victory already. But that will be a turnover and an easy layup on the other side for Pringle.
For L.A. Tenorio. But first, this nice steal, anticipation, and the finish.
Nice. Takes the handoff to Newsom. Gives the ball up now to Anjo. 4 to work with. Karam lost the ball to Tenorio. LA with it. Tenorio, the 3-point shot is good!
After that miss right there, nobody was getting Stanley Pringle.
Banquero launches from deep. That is good. For Barangay Ginebra. Tenorio to Pringle. Top of the key. 3 is good.
And that was over the outstretched arms of Alain Maliksi. Actually, Scotty is telling Coach Tim Gon not to let him out of the ball game.
Banquero against Christian. Cross-court pass, Karam. Extra pass to Newsom. Attacks middle. Banquero open momentarily, and he converts for 3.
He was just all squared up for that shot. Great setup job.
But of course, we'll hear from her later on. And here's Gabe Norwood missing on the jumper. Here's another look at a touchdown pass. Hopefully here for Rodney Brondial. Oh, who finds CJ Perez. The amount of offensive rebounds that Rain or Shine conceded, 19, as we mentioned a while ago, as we take a look at that in terms of having to end possessions for the San Miguel Beermen, because just like that, off an offensive rebound, a basket there from CJ Perez.
Offensive rebounds, also the penetration of CJ Perez, just like what we're seeing here now. And then, of course, the post-ups of Junmar Fajardo.
That was a Euro step from Paris to England, coach. At that time, Gian Mamuyak answers back immediately. After the Euro, 1 point lead for San Miguel. We'll be right back.
It's another thing to be ready. It's another thing to really stop them.
Yeah. And there, another turnover from San Miguel. And here's Clarito. Oh, able to avoid Chris Ross.
Well, I think that should be the formula for this game. No? 3 and D, like what you said. Make their threes and play defense.
CJ Perez,
there you
blocked
go.
by Big Bo Belga. They go on the attack. Clarito makes the extra pass and gets what they're hoping could be a historic one. Maybe they can steal more than just one game. And that is a great defensive stop there coming from Jonah and Clarito. Are just struggling to play their own brand of basketball and are forced to adapt to Rain or Shine's run and gun style. They're taking their time here. Junmar Fajardo to CJ Perez. A 3 will be big. CJ Perez gets a big 3 to make it a 2-possession ball game. 104 to 100. 25.7 seconds left.
Newsom, pocket pass, stolen by Pringle. They've got numbers. They go wide. Tenorio. They'll go inside.
So he puts the ball on the floor and hits that little floater.
We talked about the importance of getting off to a very good start, and Banquero nails that 3, cuts that lead down to just 1.
He's part of the game plan of Meralco. They even sent that Anjo Parang here to start this game to defend against LA Tenorio.
What a move there from Stanley Pringle. We're going to see that in the highlights for days to come. And he says he's somebody that we can actually really utilize. Inside, Japet, big slam. It's going to be number 2. Here's that big slam. Get out of my way.
And that was Brandon Base, really challenging.
As we can see there, scoring once again is Newsom to bring his squad to within 1. Chris now with 5 points in the contest. Scoring there is Nards Pinto on LA.
And Scotty gets his first rest of the game.
Maverick will overshoot. Big slam there from Japet off that offensive rebound. Got it off just in the nick of time, cutting that lead down to 2. Getting into the passing lanes, Hodge. Newsom left wide open. A little bit too strong. That's saved to the wrong individual. Morel will give it up. Clock winding down. That's a big 3 there from Tenorio.
So Ginebra still looking for their first basket of this matchup. Stan Hardinger with a quick crossover. Christian had the ball tapped away from him, stolen by Banquero. CB to Newsom. Nuno hits the layup on the break.
Encouraging his players, just play. You know, don't let that bother you.
Great hands there coming from Raymond Almazan. And an even better finish. Aguilar. Oh, the defense is very active coming from the Meralco Bolts. Pringle open momentarily for 3 and he converts.
It's a gamble.
And and you cannot scramble back to prevent the other opportunities.
Parang they're baiting him to shoot that 3, no?
Banquero locates Quinto, 3-point shot, second try. Now it's a make. Looks like that will be his role moving forward. It will be Almazan whistled with it. Again, going back to that zone defense, so the commitment was not 100%. The scoreboard was just a little slow. It's 7 points for Bong Quinto. A triple and 2 mid-range jumpers. Block coming from Bates. Newsom will step out of bounds. Thompson bounces it over to Ahan Misi. Another big time rejection. LA asking for a screen from Japet. Defense fights over. Japet off the spin and a slam in favor of Meralco. Stan Hardinger reverses. Wow. What a smart move.
What a shot there by C-Stan.
This is playground stuff coming from Christian Stan Hardinger, just knowing where he is, where his defender is, and hitting that reverse layup after a post-up. It's something that you never see in this day and age anymore. But we're kicking it back old school.
Gives them give less time for Barangay Ginebra to come up with a play.
3-point shot falls for Ahan Misi. As they will.
Ahan Misi. Well, they go back to Stan Hardinger against Hodge. Oh, nice steal by Quinto. Bong Quinto all alone. Lays it up and in. Couple of bad basketball plays by both teams. Japet inside, finishes plus the foul.
Well, players kept sleeping on that side of the floor. Earlier it was Raymond Almazan, and it's causing their defense.
This time Newsom, nice play. Meralco has numbers. Karab to Maliksi. Alain fades inside. Nice pass and nice finish by Brandon Bates.
Yes.
Good C-Stan in the post. As Anmisi now, speaking of posting up, mismatch against Karab. Gets erased by Brandon Bates. Almazan gets it. Oh, Banquero almost lost the basketball. Newsom for 3. Oh, that's a big shot. Plus the foul.
3-point shot until Japet Aguilar decided to contest that shot, and on his way down, he got entangled with Newsom.
Using the Bates screen, pocket pass. Bates gets erased. He has to shoot. They have to shoot. Banquero. Oh! Beats the shot clock.
So dangerous when you allow him, as we take a look at that big block coming from C-Stan.
Banquero just had to let it go. Against Japet. Drive inside. What a pass. Banquero for 3. What a play by Paul Quinto.